Good morning to you. Have you washed your face already? How about that toner? And don't forget to moisturize too. Because today we're diving to our favorite hobby, which is sleep.
That's right. We're talking about rest, sleep routines, and the art of self-care. So grab your coffee or your energy drink and let's get started. I'm Miguel, and today's episode is for both the well-rested and the puyat warriors out there.
So get ready for a wonderful morning because this is GM2U. Welcome back again to GM2U, and today we're gonna be talking about sleep for a whole 20-minute or half-hour show.
That's the best part.
Yes.
Talking about sleep is my favorite topic.
And since you're joining us, and since our audiences are joining us for a weekend morning, I bet they're still sleepy. So
I'm sure.
So if you feel drowsy while watching this, you may go back to sleep or go back to sleep after watching this. Okay.
Yes, go back to sleep after watching. Not right now while we're in the middle of the episode.
Yeah, we need the metrics and the numbers. So just hang on there. So let's dive in first to our sleep style. Wow.
Yes.
There's such a thing as sleep style. So are you a night owl or an early bird?
All my life, I've always been an early bird. Never have I been a night. I could say that I was a night owl for when I was back in university, just because I used to study late at night. But right now, I'm definitely an early bird. Like, especially that my work starts at 4 a.m.
Oh yeah.
every day for 6 days a week. I wake up at 2 a.m. every single day because I do have my routine. I gotta keep my, gorgeous face always looking ready. So I'm definitely an early bird. Are you a night owl or an early bird?
Yeah, definitely a night owl. You won't be able to wake me up at 9 a.m. Yeah, I know that's late. Filipino mothers would say, anak tanghali na. Nagsabog na ng blessing ang Diyos. But still, you won't be able to wake me up. I don't know because my mind, it works actively during the wee hours of the night.
I get that.
Yeah.
That's a very creative, a very creative person aspect of you. So where there is a saying that, like creative people usually get their inspirations at the wee hours of the morning or in the shower. So that's totally understandable why you get your inspirations at what?
Yeah.
For like 2 a.m.
It would be impossible for a creative to get ideas in the morning.
Exactly.
Let's say you're going to a morning commute. You're waiting for the bus. You're waiting for a jeepney. That's impossible. You'll get ideas.
There's too much stress.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just getting to work or wherever you're going. Yeah. That's too much. That's too much.
The creative mind is quite stressful because it would keep you awake at night instead of sleeping. So remember the meme that shows when you're about to sleep, and then the mind keeps saying, have you locked your door? Have you done this work? Have you submitted your project? Have you answered this email? That's very much for creatives. So I can confidently say that I'm a night owl. So I don't care if someone tells me, tanghali na. I'm sleeping until 11.
There are definitely a lot of people who I know who you cannot message or call them before 10 a.m.
Yeah.
If you call them before 10, Oh my God, you will definitely
Yeah.
get an earful from them. They're gonna yell at you like, "Why are you calling before 10 a.m.?" There is a law here in the United States for people who do sales calls.
Mm.
That there are some states here in the U.S. that you cannot call on a Sunday.
Yeah.
You cannot call before 9 a.m.
Mm.
or they can report you and you can get sued. So hopefully the
Interesting.
Philippines has that law too. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
we don't have. We call anytime. You know,
That is true.
even the bosses, they call anytime. Let's talk about rest and recharge because actually that's our episode's overarching topic today.
Yes.
Because as we've talked about in our previous episodes, rest is important. It's not something that uh, compared to what people say that resting is laziness. You know,
Right.
being quote unquote lazy or having rest is actually important for a person. So,
Yep.
speaking of resting, of course, we have these rituals.
Rituals.
Sorry. Take two.
The
Whoa,
Filipino
whoa, whoa,
accent
whoa,
just
whoa,
came
whoa.
out right there.
So we have these small rituals, right?
There you go.
To help you wind down or
Yes.
fall to sleep, right?
Definitely.
So me,
Yes.
I have this ritual of I cannot sleep without cleaning my face.
That's fair.
I have to go through that. Just like what you've said in the intro, you need to take care of your beautiful face. So there's a
this is a trade secret.
yes. So there are one, two, three, four layers of cleaning for me. Number one, you need to wash it. You need to micellar it. You need to toner it, and you need to moisturize it. If I'm extra happy with my day, I'm gonna even do a mask. And if I don't do one of those steps before I sleep, really, I wake up at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. I take a full shower. So,
that's a
yeah,
that's a very like on point
yeah,
ritual for you.
yeah. How
I
about you?
mean, I'm honestly I'm more of a guy's guy. I just wash my face with a bar of soap
Mm,
and you go back to sleep.
mm,
Go to sleep. I mean, I guess like one of the things that I do regularly before I go to sleep is I drink water. Drinking water before you head to bed. I know that some people don't like doing that just because they wake up at like wee hours of the morning to go to the restroom. But
mm,
I do it just because um if I'm not mistaken, water helps with like cooling your body.
mm,
So me as a bigger guy, it helps me like, you know, regulate my body temperature a lot better just because I'm in California. It's really hot right now. It's the summer, so it's being able to regulate your body temperature is very important. And also like drinking water before you sleep also helps with your skin just because it keeps it hydrated. So I
mm,
guess that's my number one tip for people is to always drink water before you sleep or at least have a glass of water right beside your bed. Just because, it avoids you to wake up with a dry throat or
mm,
feeling nauseous. And just, having a drink of water once you wake up, it's also like a good jump start to the body instead of like just going straight
mm,
for a coffee.
mm.
Um, so yeah, like I would say that's my best. That's my regular ritual compared to Steven who has like a quadrillion steps to keep his skin perfect. Me, I'm just a guy's guy, bar soap, wash my
Mm,
face,
mm.
brush my teeth, and then, drink a water and then sleep.
So speaking of, we're already talking about self-care or skincare. And yeah, that is a kind of self-care. Because for me, I believe that rest is more of physical. I would agree to that. You can do all sorts of self-care, moisturizing, going to the dermatologist, treating your skin, but you don't feel rested. Even the doctors will say that you should rest,
Right.
physical rest, sleep, whatever.
I would say rest does not necessarily pertain to just being physical. Like I mentioned a while ago, doom scrolling, trying to avoid that before you rest is actually good just because it helps your mind just, like relax. I would say one of the biggest things that I've learned from therapy is to journal right before you sleep, just because being able to write down the stuff that's been going through your head throughout the day literally helps you release all that stress, that pressure from the day onto something that you can see, and then, you can read it and then just realize, like, oh, it's not actually that big of a deal. Or maybe it is, but like once you write it down, it's a lot more clear to you for like for the next day that you can actually try to fix whatever that problem is. So I wouldn't say like rest is just physical, but it's also like mental. Just because it allows you to, especially when you sleep, without without any like ill thoughts or pressure. It's a more relaxing like sleep, I would say. I think that's for everybody. Like if there's nothing worrying you, like
Yeah.
it's just a more peaceful sleep. So I would say, yeah, no, there's rest is not just physical.
Mhm.
It is more of for the body, but also for the for your mental health. Just because, again, we advocatize. Is that the right word? We do. We have advocacy for mental health. So yes, taking even emotional, I would say, just because we mentioned this in the previous episode where I'm the one who says goodbye to social media often.
By the
I'm
way,
on the
good
brink.
job last week that you given me a heads up.
I gave a heads up. I was gone for a day.
Yeah.
But yeah, just being able to detach yourself from people, from things around you is a great way to just rest.
Mm.
It's a good reset, That's why there's rest and reset are close in the spelling. It's just an extra E.
Mm.
So,
Mm.
yeah.
But I also believe that, in order to have a perfect rest and reset, you must be tired. There are more.
Yes.
Most people today think that, oh, the world is so rowdy and it's so
Yeah.
noisy. So let's just rest. Rest. Actually,
Right.
you won't. The honest truth to that, you won't enjoy your rest until you are tired. Meaning,
Yep.
we're not saying you exert and exhaust all your effort, but what we're saying is you do something that is of value for you, your community, and everything, and then enjoy your rest. Don't
Right.
be a, what do you call that in English? Huwag ka maging tambay. Ayun, basically in Filipino. Huwag ka maging
Right.
tambay. Diba? Huwag ka maging tamad. Don't
Right.
be too lazy that you're doing nothing. So
Yeah.
that
Don't
when
be
you're,
idle, basically.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Actually, that's the problem of retirees, diba?
Right.
They were very in routine when they
Right.
were still in their jobs, but after retiring, they felt that their whole world is shaken. Why am I
Right.
not waking up early? Why am I not doing this?
Right.
The routine is very important. So in
Right.
order for you to have a wonderful rest, you must be quote unquote tired.
Right.
I think millennials and Gen Zs will be the perfect retirees in the future.
Right.
Yeah. We're all tired, as in all the time tired.
Yes. I agree.
Tired from dealing with our boss, toxic family, toxic friends, and then add to the side dancing in TikTok all the time.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
GM2U if there's no food conversations in it.
That is
Because
true.
this is a morning show and we need to have our breakfast. Again, unless you have diabetes and you need
Any
intermittent
other
fasting.
exactly. If you don't have intermittent fasting, or you don't have diabetes or
Yeah.
anything health related, please enjoy the food that's on your plate right now. I
Yes.
do want myself uh some silog. I don't want to say the I don't want to say the one that we mentioned the first episode. So
Explain
just
what is
silog.
silog. What does silog mean?
Silog is basically sinangag with itlog. Sinangag is sauteed. Wow, sauteed. Sauteed garlic fried rice.
So
And
fried rice
then
lang yun. Why
I
did
mean
you say
basically you
sauteed?
saute it. You saute it. You do this. You saute it. But it's basically garlic fried rice and fried
Wait,
egg.
I need to transition in Filipino. No? If merong makakarinig ng sauteed rice sa karinderya, they will slap you in the face when you ask for them. Ate, can I have sauteed rice? Pa! For today's food topic, we're gonna be talking about comfort breakfast for tired mornings. Um, okay. Question for the writer. Is there a comfort breakfast for a tired morning? Shouldn't you be still sleeping by the time
Right.
breakfast comes? Just have lunch or dinner
Right.
or brunch,
Right.
whatever. But anyway, so what food do you crave after a long puyat night? For our international viewers, when Filipinos say puyat ka ba, it's them asking you if you have had enough sleep or
Right.
maybe because you look haggard.
Right. You look tired.
Yeah.
Like
As in,
super tired.
yes, yes. So, we have on the options, tapsilog, champorado, and instant noodle. So, tapsilog is tapa. It's like beef jerky, but a little bit moist.
Right.
C is sinangag, which is sauteed garlic rice. And log is itlog, which is a sunny side up. And
Right.
champorado is chocolate rice
I would
with
say
chocolate rice soup. I don't know, but it looks like that. Or instant noodles. So which of these do you like to have for a tired morning?
after a long puyat night is none of these.
Oh,
For me, the
okay.
best food that you can eat after like a long night is either leftovers from the night before, if you do have leftovers,
Mhm.
or a quick drive through through a fast food joint, I would say. And
Yeah.
honestly, one of my favorites is Kowloon House,
Mhm.
that dim sum franchise in the Philippines, especially like because it's quick. You literally drop by there and then they already have the dim sum ready, so you just literally and it's so easy to eat. It's not heavy on the stomach, except if you eat rice with it, but it's very light because it's dim sum. So like we had this discussion before. In my opinion, dim sum is the food that that can last me forever, because I feel like it's a balanced diet. But I would say, yeah, I would say like a quick, uh, maybe delivery, like maybe food delivery from your favorite fast food joint, or in the Philippines, you can go like drive through,
Mhm.
where you can literally go to a fast food joint and like go through the drive through and pick up whatever like breakfast meal they have, or if you wake up late, maybe lunch.
Mhm.
So I would say that's my favorite.
Mhm.
That's the food craving that I would say
Mhm.
is after a long stressful night. Yeah, that's probably what I want to get.
Yeah, I agree with you, but but right now I have a hate relationship with fast food drive-through here in the Philippines. It's
Why?
not fast food anymore. They're gonna ask
What
you
do you
to
mean?
wait for 30 minutes
Wait,
until
what? Really?
yeah, yeah. Diba, you will go through the drive-through. First window you pay and first window you you order and then you pay.
Right.
And then you pick it up at the second window. The staff at the second window will always tell you, "Sir, can you park at the yellow box and wait
Hmm.
and wait for your order?" And that will last you 30 minutes. So if
Really
that's the
interesting.
case, I'll just cook my jolly hot dog at home. Even if I'm tired. But yeah, I would like the tapsilog. There is
That's fair.
something about garlic in the morning.
Sauteed garlic.
Yeah, sauteed garlic
Yeah.
with rice.
Exactly.
So there's something with that combination. Maybe it's because of the sweetness and kind of sourness and a little bit of saltiness of the tapa.
Right.
That richness of the beef and the saltiness and fragrance of the sinangag
Right.
and the happiness of how an egg looks like in the
That is
morning.
true.
Yeah. Even the color itself. When you
Right.
see it on the plate, it's really, it's morning.
Right. It's
Well,
morning. Any silog meals definitely gives that off.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Depending if you love mornings.
Right.
So some people don't love mornings. So
That is
they
true.
eat tapsilog at the evening for
That's
dinner.
true. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm the type to eat silog anywhere, anytime. So
Yeah.
I have no complaints.
So
For your silog,
mm,
are you more of a sunny side up or a scrambled egg type of person? Because I'm more of a scrambled egg
mm,
silog person.
mm,
I like it being scrambled egg just because that's just how I grew up with it. You know, I don't
mm,
like if back in the day when I was a kid, I didn't really like egg yolk. So I just eat the egg whites.
okay.
But now I eat everything. It's just that, growing up, it's just I didn't really eat egg yolk.
Mm,
So that's just me. But I mean, now I eat, sunny side up, but
mhm,
it's still my preference to get like scrambled egg. So,
mm.
how about you? This is a very important breakfast question,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah. No, it depends on how the fried egg was cooked. I have this specific doneness that I want on a sunny side up. It's like a Thai fried egg. The edges should be crispy and the yolk should be a bit cooked. I don't like the yolk runny because you can taste the sliminess. It's like you're
Right.
kissing chicken.
That's
So,
not that's true.
so if the fried egg is not done like that, I would ask for a scrambled egg. It
Right. So you
depends.
basically it's basically an over medium. That's how
Yeah,
it's called.
yeah,
At least here in the States, it's called over medium because you got over easy, which is a little bit still runny yolk,
yeah.
but over medium is that's the one that you're describing.
And welcome to our segment GM2Me, where what's our tagline? Where we get your question in the evening and we answer it in the morning, like
There
true
you go.
procrastinators. So our viewer writes us a letter. It's from Mitch. She's 26 from
Hi,
Quezon
Mitch.
City. Do you have any message for Mitch?
I don't know Mitch. I don't know Mitch. I
Okay.
don't know who Mitch is.
I thought you were gonna ask her
So I wanted to
about
say
coffee,
hi.
tea, or me.
I mean, I'm still single, so it's Mitch. You're single. That's so cringe. Never mind.
He just pointed. Like, what's that? Do I have
I
something
don't
on my
know.
face? Or rather, no. Okay, here's the question. Hi, GM2U. I've been having trouble sleeping lately. Not because I'm busy, but because I get stuck scrolling at night. Oh no. I know I should stop, but it feels like the only me time I have after work. Any tips on how to take better care of myself and still feel like I have a time to unwind? Doom scrolling. You're the expert
Doom
in
scroll.
not telling us to doom scroll. So take it away.
Okay. First of all, how I combat doom scrolling is if there's on your phones now, like on the modern phones right now, there are options to set like a sleep time. That's what I do. I have a reminder set at like 8, that once 8 hits, I need to stop anything that I'm doing and just start preparing to sleep. I know it's more of an accountability thing. It's not necessarily like something that forcefully stops you to do something just because, that's illegal. But it's definitely more of like you need to hold yourself accountable to actually stopping, to actually stop doom scrolling. You know, I understand that it's the best way to just unwind just because, it's mindless fun, like
Yeah.
it's you literally just watch people rant, talk, dance, you know. But you need to hold yourself accountable. You are your own being, so you need to take care of yourself. If you notice that doom scrolling is taking over your sleep time, there are a lot of tools. Like I said, there's sleep time on your phone. There's apps that help you with that. There's devices like lock boxes with timers on it that could also like, you could put your phone in. And then, there's a timer that it would only unlock after a certain time. So there's definitely a lot of, things that you can work on. But at the end of the day, it's about accountability. If you cannot take responsibility for your doom scrolling, then there's nothing that's going to help you, no matter what. You can try all this, all the tips that I just shared, but at the end of the day, like you can just bypass all of it and just still doom scroll. At the end of the day, it's your responsibility to take care of yourself. It's your own responsibility to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
So, if you're not getting enough sleep, that's not good.
What I do for I'm a victim of doom scrolling at night. So what I do is if I see the time it's nearing 12 a.m., let's say it's 11 already, I would purposefully, that's the important word. You need to purposefully put down your phone. If you still can't sleep, what you need to do is open your Spotify or Apple Music and listen to whatever podcast you like.
Right.
And put it at a 15% volume. And then just close your eyes. It's
Right.
like it's like having white noise, but there's someone talking to you.
Right.
So in no time you'll feel drowsy
Yeah.
and you'll begin to sleep.
Right.
But don't forget to remove your earphones when you go full asleep. So your ears won't be hurt.
Yeah.
You should try it.
Right. I mean, that's why a lot of people also do the ASMR thing to help them to sleep, just because it's white noise. Some people listen to blue whales, some listen to typewriters. There's a bunch of stuff that you can do.
And that's it for our episode today. We're gonna sleep right now. I am sleeping.
Yes. And I'm Miguel, and we'll see you again the next time.
Bye. Good night. Hi, good morning.